hung low over the dense forests of Nanded, casting elongated shadows that danced with the flicker of campfires. The scent of sandalwood mingled with the crisp night air as Guru Gobind Singh sat cross-legged inside his tent, his eyes closed in deep meditation. Outside, the hum of hushed conversations filled the camp, where his followers stood guard, ever vigilant. Suddenly, a figure cloaked in darkness slipped past the perimeter. His eyes darted nervously as he approached the Guru's tent, each step measured and silent. In his hand gleamed a dagger, its blade reflecting the pale moonlight. Inside, the Guru opened his eyes. "Enter," he called softly. The assassin froze, his heart pounding. Steeling himself, he parted the tent flaps and stepped inside. "Greetings, Guru Gobind Singh," the man said, attempting to steady his voice. The Guru regarded him calmly. "What brings you here at this hour, brother?" The assassin hesitated, then lunged forward, the dagger aimed at the Guru's heart. In a swift motion, Guru Gobind Singh sidestepped, but the blade grazed his side. Before the assassin could strike again, the Guru drew his sword and disarmed him with a single fluid movement. The man fell to his knees. "Forgive me," he cried. "I was forced to do this." Guru Gobind Singh looked at him with a mix of sorrow and compassion. "What is your name?" "Bhai Jamshed," he whispered. "Rise, Bhai Jamshed. Your actions are a reflection of the turmoil within you, not of your true self." Tears streamed down Jamshed's face. "The Emperor's men have my family. They threatened to kill them if I didn't. I had no choice." The Guru placed a hand on his shoulder. "There is always a choice, but now you must go. Find your family and protect them. Walk the path of righteousness." Jamshed looked up, astonished. "You would let me go, even after I tried to kill you?" "Hatred cannot dispel hatred. Only love can do that. Go in peace." As Jamshed fled into the night, the Guru sat back down, pressing a hand against his wound. It was deeper than he had let on. The following morning, word spread through the camp about the attack. His closest followers, including Bhai Daya Singh and Bhai Dharam Singh, gathered around him. "Guruji, you must let us pursue the assassin," Bhai Daya Singh urged, his eyes blazing with anger. "No," Guru Gobind Singh replied firmly. "He was but a pawn in a greater game. Our path is not of vengeance." "But your wound," Bhai Dharam Singh began. "It is merely a reminder of the impermanence of this body," the Guru said, his voice steady. Days passed, but the wound festered. Despite the best efforts of his healers, his condition worsened. Sensing that his time was near, Guru Gobind Singh called for an assembly of his followers. Under the vast canopy of the sky, thousands gathered, their faces etched with concern. The Guru stood before them, his presence as commanding as ever despite his weakened state. "My beloved Khalsa," he began, his voice carrying over the silent crowd. "The time has come for me to leave this mortal world, but know this, though the body perishes, the spirit is eternal." Gasps and murmurs rippled through the assembly. "Guruji, do not speak of such things," someone cried out. He raised a hand to quiet them. "Listen carefully. From this day forward, the Guru Granth Sahib shall be your eternal guide. The words within it are the embodiment of all 10 Gurus. Treat it with the same reverence you have shown me." A young Sikh stepped forward, tears streaming down his face. "But who will lead us? Who will show us the way?" "The Guru Granth Sahib will illuminate your path," the Guru assured him. "And the Khalsa shall be the embodiment of the Guru. Stand united, uphold justice, and protect the innocent." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of gold and crimson, Guru Gobind Singh led his followers in their final ardors together. The air was thick with emotion, the collective voices resonating like a heartbeat. That night, as stars blanketed the sky, Guru Gobind Singh retreated to his tent. Alone, he penned a final letter, a zafarnama, to the Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah I, condemning the treachery and betrayal that had plagued their interactions. The next morning, Bhai Daya Singh found the tent empty. A sense of foreboding gripped him as he alerted the others. They searched the surrounding forests, calling out for their guru. Deep within the woods, they found him seated beneath a towering tree, his eyes closed as if in peaceful slumber. But there was no breath, no heartbeat. The Lion of Punjab had passed into the ages. Wails of grief erupted from the followers. Bhai Dharam Singh knelt beside the Guru's body, his hands trembling. "He is gone," he whispered, disbelief choking his words. Bhai Daya Singh placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "No, brother, he is not gone. He lives within us, within the Guru Granth Sahib, and within every act of righteousness we commit." Weeks later, in accordance with his wishes, the Guru's earthly remains were cremated on the banks of the Godavari River. The Khalsa held a grand procession, singing hymns and recounting tales of his bravery and wisdom. The news of Guru Gobind Singh's passing spread like wildfire across the land. In the courts of the Mughal Empire, whispers circulated about the failed assassination and the Guru's enigmatic final letter, Emperor Bahadur Shah. I sat upon his gilded throne, the Zafarnama laid out before him. His eyes scanned the elegantly scripted lines, each word a dagger piercing his conscience. "Your Majesty," a courtier ventured cautiously, "the Guru is dead. The threat is over." The Emperor shook his head slowly. "No, his death only strengthens his legacy. His spirit fuels the fire of his followers. This is far from over." Back in Punjab, the Khalsa rallied under the teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib. They faced new challenges, new enemies, but the unity instilled by Guru Gobind Singh held them firm. One evening, as the sun cast long shadows over the golden fields, a group of young Sikhs gathered around an elder, Bhai Mani Singh. "Tell us a story of Guru Ji," one of them pleaded. Bhai Mani Singh smiled softly. "I will tell you about the time he stood alone against an army, not with weapons, but with words." He recounted tales of the Guru's courage, his wisdom, and his unyielding commitment to justice. The children listened with rapt attention, their eyes reflecting the flickering firelight. "But why did he make the Guru Granth Sahib our guide?" a girl asked, her head tilted in curiosity. "Because he knew that human leaders can falter," Bhai Mani Singh explained. "But the divine wisdom within the Guru Granth Sahib is eternal and unchanging. It is a light that cannot be extinguished." Another child spoke up. "Will we ever have another guru like him?" Bhai Mani Singh looked up at the stars. "He lives in each of us when we uphold the values he taught. Whenever we act with courage, compassion and integrity, we embody the Guru." In the years that followed, the Khalsa faced numerous trials. The Mughal Empire continued its attempts to suppress them, but the seeds planted by Guru Gobind Singh had taken deep root. The community grew stronger, their identity solidified by the Guru's final act of passing the Guruship to the sacred scripture. One fateful day, the Mughal forces marched towards a small village known for harboring Sikhs. The villagers, forewarned, gathered to decide their course of action. "We cannot fight such a large army," an elderly man said, his voice heavy with fear. A young woman named Harjit Kaur stood up. "We may not have the numbers, but we have the spirit of the Guru within us." Others nodded in agreement. "We should stand our ground," a farmer added, "protect our homes and our faith." As the sun rose, casting a fiery glow over the horizon, the villagers prepared themselves. Clad in the 5Ks, symbols of their faith, they faced the advancing army. The Mughal commander halted his troops, taken aback by the sight of ordinary men and women standing defiantly before him. "Surrender now, and you will be spared," he called out. Harjit Kaur stepped forward. "We answer only to the Guru Granth Sahib and the principles it teaches. We seek no conflict, but we will not abandon our faith." The commander sneered. "So be it." The battle that ensued was fierce. Though outnumbered, the villagers fought with unparalleled courage. Their unity and determination echoed the legacy of Guru Gobind Singh. Word of their stand spread quickly. Inspired by their bravery, more Sikhs from neighboring areas joined the fight. The Mughal forces, unprepared for such resistance, eventually retreated. In the aftermath, the village became a symbol of resilience. Harjit Kaur and her companions were hailed as heroes, their actions a testament to the enduring impact of Guru Gobind Singh's teachings. Meanwhile, in the imperial palace, Emperor Bahadur Shah grappled with unrest throughout his empire. Advisors urged harsher measures, but the emperor was haunted by the words of the Zafarnama. One night he confided in his most trusted advisor. "Perhaps we were wrong to pursue the Guru. His people grow stronger with each act of oppression." The advisor bowed his head. "Wisdom comes even to emperors, sire." The emperor sighed. "But at what cost?" Back in Punjab, the Khalsa convened to address the future of their community. Leaders from various regions gathered, the weight of responsibility heavy upon them. Bhai Daya Singh addressed the assembly. "Our challenges are great, but so is our resolve. We must continue to uphold the teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib and ensure that future generations understand the sacrifices made." A young man stood up. "We should establish schools, places where our children can learn our history and faith." "Yes," an elder agreed, "education will be our shield and our sword." And so, they set forth plans to build institutions of learning, to translate the Guru Granth Sahib into languages accessible to all, and to compose new hymns that reflected their contemporary struggles. The community flourished, not just in numbers, but in spirit. The arts, literature, and music became integral parts of their identity. The legacy of Guru Gobind Singh lived on through each contribution. Decades later, a historian chronicled these events, noting, "The death of Guru Gobind Singh was not an end, but a transformation. By entrusting the guruship to the Guru Granth Sahib, he ensured that leadership would be free from the flaws of mortal beings. His vision created a self-sustaining community bound by shared values and collective responsibility." In a small gurdwara, a grandfather recounted stories to his grandchildren. You see, the Guru knew that true strength comes not from a single leader, but from the unity of the people. One of the children asked, "But will the Guru ever return?" The grandfather smiled gently. "He is with us always in our hearts and in the Guru Granth Sahib. Whenever you feel lost, read its words and you will find guidance." The child's eyes lit up. "Can we read it together now?" "Of course," the grandfather replied, pulling the sacred text closer. As they read, the timeless words bridged the gap between the past and the present, illuminating the path forward. The story of Guru Gobind Singh's assassination and his passing of the guruship to the Guru Granth Sahib is not just a tale of loss, but one of enduring legacy. His death altered the future of Sikhism by decentralizing authority and embedding the divine guidance within a text accessible to all. This transformation empowered the Sikh community to face future challenges with unity and resilience. The Lion of Punjab may have breathed his last, but his roar continues to echo through the ages, carried by those who live by his teachings.